Video number about 8,000. What they show and what there is, what's been removed. Well, what we're going to do in this video is, this is basically on an obligation video, and it's all, I'm just going to be creating boxes of 9 out of this design. That's all I'm looking at, is boxes of 9. See the rectangular? Here's the cube. Here we see the cube. Here we see the pound key. Here we see the cube. But is a 3, 3 cube. There's also a 2, 2 cube. The first 2 cubes created is a 2, 2, 3, 3. The 1, 1 cube is right over here. That 1, 1 cube will create that cube over here, the 3, 3 cube. Because the 3, 3 cube will create that cube over here, like the free space. It is what it is. It's not me. It's the artwork. It's the artwork. In this one, you can see it coming down this way. Which way do I go? Yeah, we're just going to look at it this way. And then this one's going to show it goes over this way, right? And then it comes down this way, right? And if you want, we can maybe bring it back this way. And then we can bring it this way. Then we can bring it this way and then bring it down this way. And we're going to go over that. Let's see. So I came down here and I went down that way because that line was that way. So that line is that way. That line is straight. I make that line straight. That line's that way. I go that way. That line's that way. I go that way. That line's that way. I go that way. And this line's down and I go down. So that's this scenario. So what's on the other side? Well, on the other side, let's use a red. So where is the other side? Is it this one that's the other side, or is it this one that's the other side, right? We started alone, so I went out here in that dimension. I came down here in that dimension. This one was out. I went out here in that dimension. I went down here and I came in that dimension. That was that one. The next one would be right here, okay? I would go down in this dimension. I would go over in that dimension. I would come this way. I would go straight. I would go over. I would go straight. No, well, here I came back, right? Here I came back. Here it was pointing this way. This is pointing that way. So I come over and then I come back. I'm just thinking, is that the way to do it? What if I would have came in here and came down here? In fact, why didn't I just do this? Where is this? That one is over there. How does that? Oh, because they're not on. They're on different, right? We're on different angles, right? We're just going to do one side right now. We're just going to draw just this one angle out that splits these two sides. I'm just thinking about it. And I didn't talk. I just want to mention 777 equals 343, and that's CDC. It has everything to do with the red and the blue pill. It has everything to do with so much, I don't even want to get into it. By the way, in the last video, there's something I didn't finish. And I think I'm going to finish it in this video. We're going to go 654. All right, actually, we're going to go 654. And then we're going to go 1, 3, and I'd like to use 5 again, but we're going to use 2. And what has to happen here is we're going to take this and we're going to flip it this way. When we take this and we flip it this way, it looks like this. And I mentioned this more than once. I know it's a little bit on an angle right now. Is that the bend, okay, is more or less a bend like this, let's say. No. Can we bend it? Let's bend it like this. Should I bend it like this? I don't know, but it looks like the moon, right? It looks like the moon. Which way should I bend it? Bend it on the 45-degree angle. And then I'm going to bend this one on the 45-degree angle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold them both in. And then what I do is all they have is that. That's my only design left over. I didn't do it very good. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, see the flat surface of each side? Divided, planet Earth. There's another one, duplicate this, goes on the other side, and it'll create 808. Somehow it'll create 808. I know I'm working on it right now. And what it is when I do this, if I put 3 dice here, let's put my 3 dice here. I put all my 6 dice here. Hold on a second. Let me show you something. Hold on a second. 3, 6, 6, 3, 2, and I'm going to try and show you this. It's just that when you flip something over, all the dice are on this side. But if I flip it over here, these 3 remain up, these 3 turn down. And that's how the DNA strand talks to me and tells me the equation that once you have the 5, the 2, the 6, and the 4, and it could be any numbers as long as they don't duplicate in their inversion. And this is also on the 9 card. Okay, so we're going to do 5. This is what we're going to do. And then we're going to put, should I put this one in the center? And then I am going to put the 3 over here and the 1 over here. And I am going to finish with the 5 over here. Let's say that would be the 9 card. And the reason for all this, you see this got inverted to the 2 because the opposite side of this is the 2. And it got twisted, right? But the actuality of this center is a free center. And it's always the 5. The 5 is counted in the 1 position. 5 is counted in the 1 position. So anyways, irrelevant to the fact, this is what it looks like. I'm going to keep out the center one from now. I have to figure out 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows, 6 rows. There's 7 rows, and there's these are movable from here to here, right? These are movable from here to here. These are movable from here to here. I'm just trying to understand the deck of cards. But if I go according to the roulette, okay, if I go according to the roulette, what happens is these 2 come together, and these 2 come together, and these 2 come together, and then 1 over here comes together, and 1 over here. But the ones that come together over here is let's go with 6 and 4, because the total here is 37. 3 plus 7 equals 10. The total over here is 16 and 19 is 35, so that would be the total of 8. The total over here is 18, 21 would be 39, it'd be 12, which would be 3. 1 and 2 is 3. I can't put 1 here, so I have to put 10. This one is 3. So here's your 10th month of the octagon, which is also expressed as 8J, and we did that a page prior to this. Let me take a look back. Anyways, I'm not really sure where it is already, but we already know that if you put the pentagram or the diamond or the Superman sign, right, Superman, 28, 18, 23, 33, 39, 49, 59, 60, 79. We do know, I'm just working on an equation. Where is it? Okay, I don't know. I'm just going to show it to you real quick. That when we create this, I call this the BTNOIE, which is the bow, BTNW, tie. Bow tie. Forget about the N. BTW. 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 252. So it becomes BOWTIE, bow tie. So it is the 3 diamond bow tie. The outside, you put the cube and you get the 4 on the outside, and this will give you your 7. If you double up and do the same 4, okay, and you turn this one, sorry, you take 4 and 4, sorry, let's do this a little bit easier. You take 4 and then you turn the second 4 this way. You automatically get 8 and 33. You also get the 4 and 5 void on each cube, but putting them together you get 8 on the cube. So pending what you do, but the original cube, okay, if you take 3, okay, and put it 1, 2, 3, and take the original, oh, it's over here, and take the original, now you take the 6 cube. So you take the 6 cube with the 3 cube in it, and you got your 9 total. And that will take the 6 and the 3 will make your pure 9. But one of them will be on this angle, and the other one will be like that. I wanted to connect squares or obligations, see what we have to do, and I'm coming to the end of the book. So if I created my squares this way, okay, is one thing. If I just use the single square, it would be another thing. If I use the single square surrounded, it would be something else. If I design this, okay, that one or this one, there's a big difference. Okay, in this one, when we go through the box, and you're allowed to go through the box and the angle, you create the stick on the outside. But now when you go through the box, you do not need to go on the outside because it finishes in its whole square. This one is a half area and this one is a full area. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 on the inside. You can see this box is on the inside of this box on the outside, in which inside the cube can be created, in which in this scenario here we are going to talk about n. And through n you can now see that there's a center pass to the whole cube. And this is one side, as the French denominate it, to the accent grave. I'm not sure where else I went with these. When you flip something over, I can put everything on this page, but if I can wind the page like this, some will be up and some will be down. And I just want to let you know that what the loop is. I'm going to show you something about the loop. Okay, I'm also going to show you something about the magic of this diamond, is that if you had a heart, any heart at all, you can encompass this with your heart, because this is the design of the heart, right? But this is the first part, and now we're going to finish it off. This is the minimum size it has to be for the size of the design. I had to make sure. It's a balance obligation, okay, and it's that size. And now I can connect this over here. So that is the heart, right? If you take a look at it, it's like that and that. That's what it basically is. And if you look, it's actually a pyramid. See, once it sticks to this, you put this onto this. Look, I'll make it a little bit smaller. Let's make it this way. This way, with the single dot, you do this. See, size matters because this looks like the heart. Right? Isn't that the heart? And it's connected. And it's not only connected here. The whole thing, it's also connected here. So that box in the center, okay, is connected on each side, in which when you link them together, you end up with your cube. But now you can take this to the next level, because once you end up with that, we're going to go here, here, and we're going to add on, right, the upper and the lower wings, extend the top just a little bit, and just the bottom a little bit, And then we end up with the cube running through the Star of David. In which holds in its own response 53, 33, the outside wings that are holding on to it. Which else and which other ways should we go with this? Should I put caps on this? Just thinking, should I be putting caps on this? So now that we've filled the areas in, I'm trying to see which way I can do. Does it have any relationship to Monopoly? I'm not sure. What other thing can I do to this? What size has it become? We have 4 corners. We have this area over here. I'm thinking. Anyways, this here is a cube of 3. I wanted to see this, right? And now I want to give a little dimension. And should we give dimension? I'm giving dimension of one side, right? And then I'm going to full dimension. So I'm leaning the whole thing this way. And I bring it down and I connect. Now I can make the next one. And I have to separate them and bring them down and connect. And make my next one and connect it. And now, since this is all to this side, I come in this way, and now we're all running to this side. You see where the B and B88 come in? Now that we've doubled it, okay, I can do it one more time. Obligation in the art. Did I create the obligation? Of course I did. For this scenario. Now my question here is, should I keep running it this way? And only on the 4th one transfer it the other way? Or see the way I'm going this way with it? Right? I'm going that way with it. See, I didn't run down here. I'm running that way with it. And here I'm going to do another one. And then I'm going to run that way with it. Now I'm going to run it down to here. Okay. I'm not happy that I cut into my other design. Okay. And then I'm going to separate it here and run it down to here. Then I am going to separate it here and run all the way to here and run inside here. Okay, and now what I'm showing is the open gap on this side to 88, the open gap on that side to 88, the open gap and the open back. And these are my V's. Now my question is, should it be like this also? Right? I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to do there. But we have to have continuation. Can we turn these in and connect them? How can we connect these? Can we fold them enough and connect these? Could we have connected 3 of these, 1 of these, and 3 of these? Is it supposed to be maybe this way? I don't know. I don't know if they're plugins. I don't know what they are. But what I'm going to do is, normally here, I should start off with another square, right? The only thing I can start off here is with a square. You notice it's only a square? Because where this angle finishes here, it only leaves me a square. So I went from a 3x3 box over to square. So what would be my connection in this? You see, I'm misunderstanding this, because here it shows... Oh, okay, I see the problem. There's a problem here. Just one second. I'm just going to correct it. Went too fast, right? Oh yeah, it's a terrible problem. Wow. Okay, so we come here and we go up here and we run down here, and then I was supposed to run up to this box here. That goes to that box here, and that goes here. Now we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have 1, 2, 3, and what it is this way and this way. We're running out this way, right? And in this one, I'm going this way. And And then I go down this way, and then I run into here. Here, I have to run down this way. I have to run down all the way this way and run into here. Is this the obligation? To stay on the even keel. All of a sudden, my whole design changes. I created a box in each place, but now I have the separation because of this obligation in its separation. I now put it one higher. Has this turned it around? Has this showed an I and an I on each side? Should I be doing it that way, or should I say, and there's a passage in between through here? I don't know. I'm thinking, but I don't know. And my designs are not perfect. I should bet a little bit more light. Anyways, Raphael, and this, by the way, would say like more or less 808, right? Let me see if I can color something. Let's see what it actually does around here. Almost looks like a doorway to an entry. Almost looks like a doorway and then an exit over here. The in and the out. I don't know, it's pretty weird. Anyways, Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.